That's incredible. Good stuff. Moving right along. Wonderful. Oh, yeah. Sitting in the sea. You look like you're, you look like you have the flu.
I have the suds.
Yeah.
Yeah, just me and my hot cocoa and my quilt.
That's
and
good.
my...
I hope you feel better. I wish it was a cup of chicken noodle soup. You ever drink soup?
I think you have to.
Well, yeah, I guess the spoon is just a smaller soup. Right?
Yeah, it's the vessel in which you drink the soup.
Yeah, but so you got the big bowl.
But honestly, what's the difference like between drinking and eating something? It's just chewing. I eat water all of the time.
You chew it?
Yeah.
It's awfully thick here in Texas. Everything's thicker in Texas.
That's what they say. That's why I moved here.
I like thick liquids. I want my water to be the consistency of pudding.
When I ordered this coffee, I said, make it chunky.
Please, make it chunky. Did I tell you my joke I heard about milk? Or I like my women like I like my milk? Chunky. Yep.
Ew.
Oops, 2 sound effects at once. Hey, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Coming back to here. Hey, Taylor Neely Show. It's me, Taylor Neely. Give it up for your esteemed guest, Sam Minney. The crowd continues to go wild until I tell them to shut up. Hey, guys, shut up. That was pretty cool.
Bunch of good listeners.
I know. They're very good listeners. They're in the walls.
What did you do to them?
Huh? They've got what's that syndrome? Warlock syndrome. No. What's that syndrome? What's that syndrome where you get like tricked into being to loving someone?
Stockholm.
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
Is it named after Sweden?
I don't know. Do you want me to look it up?
Yes, if you could play producer and a guest, that would be absolutely grand. No, this podcast is more fun if you just pontificate on stuff and don't really get to the bottom of anything and start a lot of topics and never quite finish them. I find that's the way I like to work.
Well, I want to know.
Stockholm Syndrome, if it's from Sweden. Is that what I asked?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. Well, guys, I hope everyone's doing good out there. I hope everyone's feeling good. It's almost Thanksgiving.
Do you have enough money to donate to Wikipedia?
No, I don't.
They're asking for anywhere between $2.75 and $500.
No, I've got my finances tied up in other stuff. I got the stuff I want first and foremost. That's the main fund is the stuff Taylor wants. And then we have to money goes to gas, money goes to food, money goes to just being angry. And then I have a jar of when I'm angry. I fill it up with.
I'm not laughing at you.
Coins. What are you reading?
Well, I thought it said Ligma syndrome.
Yeah.
And now I have a tear in my eye. It says Lima syndrome. I was going to try to get you with a Ligma.
Nope, can't get me with that. I've learned in Austin, Texas, one thing. The D's Nuts joke they'll get you any chance they have.
Oh.
Oops.
Yeah, it's Sweden.
I know Stockholm is in Sweden, but is the syndrome from Sweden?
Yeah.
It was like the first time it happened in Sweden.
In 1973, Jan Erik Olsen, a convict on parole, took 4 employees, 3 women and 1 man, of Credit Banken, one of the large, would be what banks called in Sweden, Credit Banken.
Yep.
One of the largest banks in Stockholm, Sweden, hostage during a failed bank robbery.
But he made them fall in love with him?
He negotiated the release from prison of his friend Clark Olofsson to assist him.
Clark Griswold.
They held the hostages captive for 6 days in one of the bank's vaults. When the hostages were released, none of them would testify against either captor in court. Instead, they began raising money for their defense.
They must have been really charming or something.
Yeah.
They must have been really handsome and charming.
To get 4 people to fall in love with you in 6 days? I've done that. That's easy, honestly. There should be a mini syndrome.
Sam Minney syndrome. What would be the symptoms?
Itching.
Itching, biting, screaming, scratching.
Burning.
I wish that movie. Remember that movie, Kicking and Screaming?
Burning when you poop.
Burning just when you poop, though.
Yeah. It's like the opposite of a UTI.
UTI in your ass.
Okay.
That'd be good. That would be bad. You'd probably rip your butt. There's a guy in Austin. Have you met the guy that fell off a bike and ripped his butt apart?
No.
Okay. He's a comic, and he fell off his motorcycle bike, and he like skidded and he ripped his asshole apart. And they had to reconstruct his asshole, and they sewed.
Talk about skid marks.
Talk about the ultimate skid mark. Like, and when they sewed it back together, they sewed it too tight. He's got too tight a butthole.
Oh no!
So when he poops, it comes out like a shoestring.
Like the Play-Doh toy.
Yeah. I was saying they should have made it like a spaghetti strainer, so it came out like hair.
Like multiple holes.
Shapes, sounds.
Imagine if you could poop stars.
I know you could monetize that.
Sharks.
Sharks, I'm here to monetize.
I'm here to sell you my poo cutter.
Yeah, that's not.
I think I'll think of a better name.
A poo cutter. Well, it's in the trial phase.
Yeah.
You'll come up with something new.
It's little cookie cutters for your poop. That you put in your butthole like a butt plug, but then you poop out shapes.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably could do that. Well, you ever see that pornography where they do like the gaping thing?
Ew.
Where they put like a jar up there?
Yeah, one man, one jar.
No. That was a work of art. If you're three guys.
Did you ever see it when it was on display at the MoMA?
No. Is that a real thing? What do you mean on display the MoMA? What's the MoMA?
Museum of Art.
Where?
Somewhere.
But they did one guy, one jar.
Yeah.
Did he die?
I think one man, one jar died.
Oh, how do you upload it though? His last thing. I gotta upload it.
Yeah, he had one last good thing to do. One last installation, if you will.
I mean, it would take a while to die, even if you're bleeding out.
Did you watch the video?
I did see it.
So much blood.
A lot of blood.
The most blood.
But I feel like your
At least a jar's worth.
At least a jar. I feel like your butthole, along with your ears and your face, they all bleed a lot. But they bleed a lot, but you're not going to die from it. Like when Trump got shot in the ear, he wasn't going to die. It just bleeds a lot.
He didn't bleed that much.
He said he did. Mm-mm. He said he bled so much.
No, he said I bled the least
No,
anyone's ever bled.
He said there was a lot of blood.
Did one
guy, one jar die? I know the three guys, one hammer. They killed someone with a hammer. That's good. Little smacks. What do you call those sounds? What do you call those?
I don't think I have a name for it.
Someone's told me they're called banana smacks.
Ew.
Yeah, I mean, it's all gross.
One guy, one bottle, 6 dates? No.
One guy, one bottle, 6 dates. Like he's going on 6 different dates. And one he tries to shove up his ass, she breaks apart.
I'm not getting the answers I need.
One guy, one jar. Come on, internet.
I have to go to Reddit. This is a Reddit question.
Thanksgiving's right around the corner. Thanksgiving's tomorrow.
Yeah.
I hope everyone has the turkey ready. I hope the stuffing is prepared. What do you guys like to have for Thanksgiving?
Oh, he's alive, I guess?
Okay. He needs to do it again. Get revenge on the jar.
One man, one jar, 2.
Yeah.
Electric Boogaloo. View in app. You. Okay.
I'm certain he didn't feel good.
Ew.
Did they have to stitch him up on the inside?
No, I'm not getting answers. I'm just getting more questions. I know. I'm sorry.
I have to fill up on more coffee.
Okay.
This is this is what I do every episode. I get up at least once or twice.
Okay.
And go to the bathroom or fill up on coffee or...
So you want me to sit here and watch them for you?
You got to talk to them.
Okay.
You got to plug something. Tell them about your favorite animals.
Give me a jar. I'll plug something.
One Sam, one jar.
One Sam, one teeny tiny little jar made of plastic. If I had to put something in my ass, that's weird. It'd probably be like... Oh, do you remember Mighty Beans?
Yes. I had Mighty Beans. I love Mighty Beans.
I would probably put like 4 or 5 of those fuckers in my ass.
Mighty Beans were fun. What were they?
Imagine if you farted and then Mighty Beans just rolled out.
I can't believe I haven't thought about Mighty Beans in ages. Mighty Beans were just little beans that were characters, right?
Yeah.
Did they have arms and legs?
No. I mean, like painted on their bean.
But they were just beans. Yeah. That was so... I had like a... I loved Mighty Beans. How big were they?
Big enough to put in your ass?
Yeah, certainly they weren't too big.
They're like, some would say they were the perfect size. I'd say about like an inch.
That's how big they were. I don't remember what kind of Mighty Beans I had. I had Mighty Beans, though. That's the dumbest fucking toy ever. Who thought, like...
That's what I was thinking, like, they were kind of expensive from what I remember, because then you would have to buy the tracks. But literally the whole point was just roll beans down the track.
I had the skateboarding one, and he had feet.
Mighty Bean.
Oh, my God. I haven't thought about Mighty Beans in so long. I loved my Mighty Bean. I had one that was a skateboarder, and he had little feet. God. That's a crazy toy I have not thought about in years. I have not put that in my brain in a long time. That really takes me back.
The top one looks racist as
hell. Yeah. What? They were just little beans. I had these. What the heck was the point of these? You can't really play with them.
I gave them backstories and lore. Some of them were married. Some of my Mighty Beans were married with children.
Whoever invented Mighty Beans must be so rich. Yeah, I'm the Mighty Bean guy. Hey, how'd you get all your money? I don't really want to talk about it.
Have you heard of Mighty Beans?
Have you heard of Mighty Beans? At Chipotle. Could I get Mighty Beans, please?
Like, look at...
Black beans, pinto beans, or Mighty Beans?
You're telling me you wouldn't fuck the one on the your left?
She does have rockin' tits. Oh, she's a singer.
She got mighty tits.
She got Mighty Bean tits. And then that other guy he's pissed. And the other guy they're all kind of like crazy.
If I had to make a backstory for them, the one with the big tits is married to the mean one, but he's an alcoholic and hits her, and she's secretly in love with the middle bean.
The mean on... Oh.
And then they race for her love.
So the one in the middle, she's not married to.
No, but she's in love with him because he's nice to her.
And the one on the right... Well, the one on the right is clearly obsessed with his job. Because he's wearing his work uniform at home.
He's a workaholic alcoholic.
He looks like he works at like a toxic waste plant or something. Do you think you could do... I mean, do you ever think about getting radiation and like if it probably sucks? Mm-hmm. Like, do you think you'd be good in a nuclear apocalypse?
Holopocalypse?
Halloween apocalypse.
I think I would...
I would love the apocalypse. It just has to be Halloween themed. Halopocalypse.
You can... Oh, you could actually still buy Mighty Beans.
Yes, get some. Order some, please. It's a tax write-off if it's for the podcast.
Perfect. Okay. Oh my God. They're also so cheap. I thought they'd be more expensive. Like, they're collectibles. Do you think there's like a big Mighty Bean? Yeah, I got...
Someone's holding on to them like Beanie Babies for sure.
Mighty Beans competitive?
Competitive Mighty Beans? Like they raced them? What was the Mighty Bean track? What did they do? Did they roll? Were they like Weeble Wobbles but don't fall down? Weebles wobble but they don't fall down. My mom loved Weeble Wobbles. The toys my parents had were bad. We had such good toys.
This is great podcasting, Sam. You should watch a video.
Oh, fuck, this is gonna get I gotta talk over it so it doesn't get so YouTube doesn't flag it and copyright
doesn't come over. I don't know why it's not letting me mute it. I just want to watch videos of Mighty Beans.
I don't even remember what Mighty Beans did. They did something. I know
they just had a strong aura.
I know, but what toys did you have as a kid? What toys do you really remember? Besides Mighty Beans, do you remember? Oh, no, I was confusing Tech Decks. I had Tech Decks. I loved Tech Decks. I had the Mohawk guy.
I didn't have a Tech Deck.
Tech Decks were little skateboarding guys. Yes, you could. They were cheap as dirt.
We couldn't afford Tech Decks, so thank you for bringing that up.
Were you Legos?
No. What did I do?
Were you like a girl as a baby, as a kid? Or were you like... I
was a lesbian as a child.
Uh-huh. Did you skateboard and stuff? Because you skateboard.
I don't skateboard.
But you have a video of one time skateboarding online.
Yes.
Yeah. You can skateboard.
No.
You can't. You can just ride a skateboard a little bit.
I can go in a straight line and down a very...
Okay, so you tricked me. You made it look like you're a skateboarder online.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I went to the skate park with Kevin, and he tried teaching me how to skateboard.
Yeah. Is Kevin a skateboarder?
Yeah.
Kevin is a Austin comic.
Kevin Willard. Kevin Willardson.
Yucky.
No,
he's to burp that loud.
He's
so sorry.
He's a nasty shredder or whatever they say.
I don't know. I only snowboard. You ski or snowboard?
No.
You don't?
No.
You're from Buffalo?
Yeah.
There's lots of snow.
Mm-hmm.
Just never went?
Nope.
It is like a rich person thing to do, I think.
I also feel like I would break.
Cheers. You mind if you fall down?
Are you having a moment with the microphone?
Cheers. Love you.
No. What I
You're so funny. Sorry, talking to the microphone.
I didn't have any toys. They just locked me in a closet with Mighty Beans.
They gave you a piece of leather to chew on.
The Mighty Beans were my family.
Yeah.
You learn a lot about beans when you're in the closet.
Like
with them for that
SpongeBob,
long.
he had Chip, napkin,
Penny.
and napkin.
Yeah. That was me and my beans.
No, really. What toys did you have?
I don't think I had toys.
What did you do as a kid?
I think I just sat in a room and stared at a wall.
Okay. Was it like a pretty wall?
I had a lot of unsupervised internet time.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Because you're 27.
Yes.
Newly 27. Congrats. Sick. Welcome back to Sam's 27 show.
Yuck.
You could join the 27 club this year.
Yeah, I probably will.
No, don't do it.
I think I will.
There's too many feet. It's oversaturated.
I know, and I'm not cool, so. But I feel like just by chance, well, this is my last year on Earth.
Like, what's your bucket list? If you could choose the way you were gonna die, how would it be? I have one locked and loaded, ready to go. So this is just a leading question, so I can tell you mine.
A huge fan of the Saw movies. I would love to die in a Saw trap.
I know, but that seems so painful for a while.
No, because then the pain gets so bad that you can't feel anything plus adrenaline. So
That's true.
it's gonna hurt a lot for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then it's just gonna be fully dissociated while my body gets ripped apart.
But do you think you're? Oh yeah, because I've only seen the beginning of the first one, and then
Every single one.
I need to watch them because I started the other night. But here's how I watch movies: I like to be in my bed and fall asleep immediately. That's how I watch every movie, mostly for the most part. I can't. I mean, I could watch on this giant TV, but these chairs aren't good for sitting in for a while. These aren't movie chairs.
Well, you have a futon.
What? This is a beautiful pasture right now. You see this beautiful pasture? There's horses running. I won't put that on there. What should I put on the green screen? Any requests?
Ooh, Mighty Beans.
Mighty Beans. That will. I should put Mighty Beans on. I couldn't put a Mighty Beans commercial because it'll get copyrighted, but I can put like pictures of Mighty Beans.
Yeah, free use. Mighty Bean.
Free use is a porn category.
Public domain.
I don't think they're in public domain yet. Happy birthday is.
Okay. Free use of porn category.
It is.
Okay.
Do you know what it is?
Is it copyrighted?
No. It's just like, it's like, I think the concept is the guy or girl can fuck this person anytime while they're doing like chores and stuff around the house. So usually it's like doing the dishes or doing the laundry or giving the dog a bath.
I have that with the government.
They get to come in and do stuff to you when you're giving the dog a bath.
I don't have a dog, but yeah.
I know, but you might get one day.
I guess I do have a dog.
You have 2 cats. That equals a dog.
Yeah, so the pet math.
That's the pet math. Kind of.
Well, no, there's a dog that lives with me.
Oh, but he's the oldest man ever.
Yeah.
He's so old and sad.
Stinky.
Dogs get stinky when they're older.
Yeah, and he just got a bath and he stinks already.
Really? So it's something inside his body. His insides are rotting away, probably.
Yeah.
And it's coming out through.
I think if he died, like black sludge would just ooze out of it.
I saw a video recently of a whale exploding because it died.
Oh yeah, they get filled with gas.
Yeah, they get filled with a lot of gas. You think you could sell the gas? Whale gas? Someone might.
Jars of whale gas.
Jars of whale gas. You can't really trap
Only if they have an OnlyFans, because otherwise who's going to buy that?
a whale farting on a cake.
Whale bathwater.
That's just the ocean. It's just the entire ocean is a bath for a whale. Do you think whales feel pleasure?
I think so.
I know dolphins do.
Well, yeah, dolphins rape.
And it seems like they're having a blast. It's not good. It's not good to do that. But dolphins don't know.
Dude, you got to get a gang of homies and you just got to go out there. You got to rape puffer fish, you know?
Is that what they do? They don't rape each other?
They're raping everything out here. That's why I don't go in the ocean.
Yeah, because you're next.
I'm scared.
They have you on a whiteboard.
Yeah. They're like, if Sam Minney even steps a toe in the water, we got to get her.
Dang. That'd be good. I don't like the ocean very much.
I've only been to it once.
You've only been to the ocean once?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I've been like a billion times, but I don't like it.
I don't care for your bragging.
I'm not, well, okay. I've been...
I went to the ocean and no one knew you there. That's what you sound like.
Yeah, because you've been once. No one's going to remember if you've been once, unless you brought like a gun or a knife.
Spear.
Spear.
Oh, how would you die?
Atomic bomb.
Oh.
Right on my head. They dropped it. It doesn't explode. It just falls on me. I'm an atomic bomb like mechanic, and I'm fixing it, and the lift breaks. It just squishes me.
Do you have the credentials to be an atomic bomb mechanic?
In this scenario, I do.
Oh.
In real life, I'm sure I could figure it out. No. Okay, well, do you think scientists are like scientists? So there's the atomic bomb scientists. They do all the thinking and designing and like, but they don't put it together. Who puts the atomic bomb together? Or is the atomic bomb, because I know you're splitting atoms. Like you're splitting an atom and that's what makes it explode. Who is it very big? I'm wondering.
The bomb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the ones we dropped on Nagasaki and Hiroshima were big. They were pretty big. They could squish you, but were they heavy? Like how many moving parts were going on in there?
It's a lot of metal. I believe metal is heavy.
Mm-hmm. Heavy metals.
Yeah.
But why does it need to be that big? I wonder. How big is an atomic bomb? I gotta Google this. I gotta figure this out.
All right. Well, Taylor's doing that. I did not have toys growing up as a child, so if you guys want to go to my Amazon wish list and buy me some toys, so I can heal my inner child. I've never had the experience of making Barbie scissor, so that would be nice to do.
Oh my God.
Oh, I had Polly Pockets and I ate their clothes.
You ate their clothes?
Yeah.
Why?
They're chewy.
They're chewy, but did you mean to swallow them or you swallowed them on accident?
I didn't swallow them, I just chewed them.
Oh, and then you spit them out?
Yeah.
I actually liked Polly. Were Polly Pockets really tiny and they had tiny little clothes?
Some would say they would fit in your pocket.
And did they have little cars?
Mm-hmm.
Little house? Did they have like, the houses were like this big though, right?
Polly Pocket's tiny. Ooh, My Littlest Pet Shop too.
Well, okay, that seems right.
I had those things.
I remember the commercials.
Yeah.
I watched Cartoon Network, so I got all the commercials. And all those toys looking bags, like, oh, this is all just plastic and junk. It's all junk.
Yeah, we killed the planet with that shit.
With Polly Pockets
Yeah.
creating, because they're plastic, but they were so fun.
And their clothes were delicious.
One time, did you do Scholastic Book Club?
Oh, yeah. I would steal.
What would you steal? Like, how? Like, you wouldn't order stuff?
Look,
An atomic bomb weighs 60,000 pounds. It's our bomba.
light. It's light.
How would you steal from Scholastic Book Club?
Oh, well, we had the book fair.
Yeah, but how would you steal?
You just go in and you steal
Yeah. What would you take?
stuff. Like pencils.
Just little stuff. Nothing really that crazy.
That's when I got the itch, though,
What's the biggest thing you ever stole?
in my life.
Yeah.
You can't steal, like, super big things.
I know. So you never went into Walmart and went to the self-checkout and took a TV and checked it out as bananas?
No. I stole, when I moved here, I stole a Brita filter and a welcome mat.
How?
I just left them on the bottom of my cart.
Yeah.
And I went to Walmart right before they closed. They were also remodeling the Walmart.
Oh, wow. The perfect time to steal from a Walmart.
Oh, my God.
When
No one knew what was going on.
Yeah.
And so I just, that was my present to myself when I moved here, was stealing a Brita filter.
Was it the whole thing or just the filter?
Like a
The whole filter. The
rig.
The whole rig. That's pretty cool.
Because you need to filter your water here in Texas.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Why?
All the gay spit in the water.
There's gay spit in the water. Okay. Interesting. And why don't they
I like it to be purified.
They don't filter that out here?
Not in Austin.
Other cities, they do filter out the gay spit.
Mm-hmm.
But not in Austin.
Not in Austin.
What is it, because we don't have the infrastructure, or like they just don't, they're lazy?
It's just a gay city.
Compared to the rest, I feel like it is, but I don't know a lot of gay people in Austin.
At the water treatment plant, they just have a bunch of gay guys standing around spitting in the water.
That'll show them.
That's how they treat the water
only
here.
gay guy I know a few gay guys, but they're all kind of conservative. All the gay guys in Texas are conservative, which is very funny. Which is pretty funny stuff.
I love when gay people have guns.
Yeah, they can have guns too. And if you got a gun, which one would you get? Would you get a little pistol, shotgun, 6-shooter,
I don't think I could use a shotgun.
gun that shoots it says bang when you pull it. It's a little flag that comes out.
I want like a little cunty, like bedazzle.
You can put it in your purse.
Yeah.
We should go to a gun show and you could get one of those.
I want like the tiny chihuahua of guns. Like a purse chihuahua.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have those. You got to go to a gun show. They're very fun. They're funny. One time, me and my friend Tamara, we went to a gun show in Atlanta, outside of Atlanta, and we're waiting to get in line, and outside, then someone's gun goes off, and then he comes around the corner pretending he didn't just shoot his gun off on accident, and then like he's waiting in line, and the cops come up and say, "Hey, did you do that?" And he's like, "No," and they're like, "Let me smell your gun," and they smelled his gun. Like, you just shot this.
You can't ask a man to smell his gun. Never ask a man to smell his gun.
But he shot it off, and then he tried to play it off like he didn't just shoot his gun.
I just got a text that says, I am hyper aware of my teeth.
Did you really?
Yeah.
From who?
My friend Aaron.
Hyper. Oh, I get that. Do you get that with your teeth? Sometimes I can like feel them.
When I like smoke weed,
Mm-hmm.
and I can feel my pulse in my temples, and I can feel all of my teeth shaking.
Shaking? Like vibrating?
Yeah. I can feel like my pulse in my teeth.
Maybe you have like an internal vibration.
I hope it's good.
I think all of us do in some way. I think I heard that in a book.
Good vibration.
I think I heard in a book that like you're vibrating at a certain frequency.
I'm texting her back, pull them out.
Pull them out, see if there's something going on.
I'm hyper aware of my teeth, just pull them all.
Pull them out, put them back. If there's nothing in there, put them back.
Did you know you can just like reattach a tooth? If it falls out recently, you can put it back in the hole.
Yeah, I knew that.
Did you?
I knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me other stuff. I'll know it.
Tell me what you know first, and then I'll tell you what you know.
Oh, okay. Tell you what I know first.
Yeah.
Tires are round.
I did not know that.
The ocean's deep.
Would you say it's wet?
The ocean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it is wet. I guess the ocean's wet.
But if you're in the ocean and
Yeah.
you're wet and everything's wet, is anything really wet?
If everything's wet, nothing's wet.
But nothing's dry.
Well, no, so the new wet is being dry.
The new wet.
The new wet is being dry.
Welcome to the philosophy.
I don't know. Do you think fish are ever like, I'm so wet? Damn, I'm so wet. I just want to get a little dry.
Do you think they're ever like, oh fuck, I'm having a bad scale day?
Yeah, yeah. They like.
Does this fin make me look fat?
I do wish fish could put on makeup and stuff.
Yeah, clownfish.
Oh, that's true. But they have a job to do. They got to be clowns.
Do you think fishes have jokes?
I think they
What
do.
do you think stand-up comedy is like?
They're probably really rudimentary. Like, got your nose and.
I think they just blow bubbles funny.
Fish do communicate. But like.
I can speak cat.
Okay. How? Like with your cats?
Yeah.
Well, they just understand you because they know you. So they know what you're. They have an idea.
They're
of
the
what
only
you're saying.
people that really get me.
Your cats, but they don't. Cats don't like They don't like. Oh, she's saying cupcake. That means cupcake. They can deduce that if you say a word enough times and point to something, they can. But dogs more than cats. Cats don't care.
Sometimes when I get like really, really high, I hold George hostage.
With a gun. I tie him up, hold him hostage with a gun.
I make her sit with me, and I just go, listen, nobody's around. If you can talk, just do it. I'll do that for like 10 minutes.
That's pretty funny.
Just baked out of my mind, making direct eye contact
I
with her.
can't.
I'm
Weed
like,
makes me
do
feel
it,
so.
speak.
I've been to the hospital 3 times because of. I thought I was having a stroke from marijuana.
That's embarrassing stats.
The soundboard says otherwise. Soundboard says it was pretty cool. It's embarrassing to go to the hospital.
I mean, I've gone to the hospital for other reasons.
Top five. Name them.
Coming in at number 5, when I broke my rib.
Yeah. Like you were eating ribs and you cracked one and you wanted them to fix it?
I was like, doctor, please. Put them back together.
Put a caster. We can fix him. We can make him stronger.
Come on.
Yeah, this is my bionic rib.
He needs a bone transplant. They just put a new bone in my meat.
Yeah. New bone in your meat.
Then when I broke my rib and I knew they couldn't do anything about it, but I still went anyway.
Yeah. Because what, you just got to wait a rib out?
Yeah.
Ugh.
And then it healed weird.
Yeah, because they can't set it.
What are you going to do, break it again?
Yeah, because you can't like go from the other side.
I had a friend, he like sent me a YouTube video on how to like push it back into place. And the noise in the video was enough for me to be like, I'm not doing that.
Were they videotaping someone with a broken rib?
I think it was just like a video.
Yeah.
Like a animation.
Oh, okay. And they just chose a bad sound. What, how'd you break it? You told me, but I forget.
I was at a concert.
Mm-hmm.
Too many tequila shots. I don't really know at what point I broke it. I was
Yeah.
crowd surfing a lot. I was in the mosh pit a lot. At one point, I ran into the mosh pit and just bounced my head off some other dude's head, and then I had a giant...
A goose egg?
Yeah.
Goose eggs are I used to get them all the time as a kid. I haven't gotten a goose egg in a while.
I've had too many recently.
Recently? You've been bonking your head?
I just love... I love a good bonk. It's like my hobby.
It's not good. I wonder if my head's been bonked too many times because I played football. And I wonder if that's what made me a drug addict, is getting bonked too many times.
I think it's being from Ohio.
That plays into it for sure.
I get two more Ohio's garbage jokes.
On this podcast?
Yeah.
I can cut them out.
Okay.
I have...
You'll just dub over Buffalo. Buffalo.
What are the top things about Buffalo? What do you love about Buffalo? What if someone is visiting Buffalo, you're like, you gotta do this.
My favorite thing to do...
You gotta do the heroin. It's the best.
My favorite thing to do in Buffalo, New York...
Is leave?
Yes. Oh my God. Do we share a brain cell?
Yep.
No, the food. I have a food list. I have a food list of all of the food places I'm going to eat at.
Chicken wings aren't food.
They are.
Okay, where do you stand on this? Are chicken wings a full meal or an appetizer?
They can be both. You can start off with like 6 wings before you go into like an order of 10.
Oh, so you can be the appetizer for the more wings. That's crazy.
Can I start off with a little bit of wings before I get a lot of wings?
But you get different flavors.
Yeah.
And then you could get dessert wings, like chocolate sauce and stuff on them.
Mm-hmm.
Like ice cream, a la mode. Chicken wings a la mode.
I feel like there's a place that has like churro chicken wings.
That wouldn't be bad. I feel like the cinnamon's not terrible.
I'm thinking of chimichurri wings.
Chimichurri is what you put on steaks. Mm-hmm. Chimichurri is good. It's green. Mm-hmm. I like my food green. I like my food not salad, though. I'm not a big salad guy. Do you like salads?
I like the dressing.
I
and
know.
croutons.
I'm going to be honest. Salad could disappear forever. I wouldn't care. Salad could go away for a long, long time. I wouldn't care. If salad were to disappear, if salad were to get raptured, go to heaven. Don't take me with you.
Do you want to hear my game plan?
For going back to Buffalo? Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna land at 3. I'm going to the nearest Mighty Taco. I'm getting a Mighty Pack. It's 6 tacos. They got rid of empanadas.
You're a big girl on the inside.
She got a big heart.
You're a small girl on the inside, big girl on the outside. Inside.
Oh, and then I'm gonna get a large Loganberry light ice.
I don't know what the fuck.
Loganberry is basically the most unhealthy drink in existence that Buffalo created. And it is just all sugar.
Yeah.
It is a hybrid of blackberries and raspberries.
Wow.
And just the most sugar.
Why is it called Loganberry? And it's just, where do you get it from?
James Harvey Logan accidentally bred Loganberries in California.
Whoa, they're a real berry.
Yeah. They're easy to grow, undemanding.
Hey, if you're going to be a crop in my house, don't make a lot of demands. I'm a farmer, but my fruit is not high maintenance. My fruit is very low maintenance, very chill.
I'm kind of like a Loganberry. I'm easy to grow, I'm undemanding, and I continue to fruit for many years.
And I'll do a little cocaine if you have some, but I won't buy it. That's my rule.
Yeah, me if I was a berry. Anyway, so loganberry for sure. Then the next day, lunch.
Are you gonna do any push-ups or sit-ups?
Nope. Just pushing up these tacos to my face. Tats.
Do one push-up while you're there for me. Do one fucking push-up while you're there for me, please. Stop horsing at me. Okay, don't do that anymore, please. It's distracting.
I'm going to Ted's.
Yeah, Ted's Montana Grill.
Hot dogs.
Whoa.
Salen's hot dogs, best hot dogs in the world. Shout out Salen's.
You're gonna take a big shit.
Don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't look at this logistically.
Okay.
I hope I take at least one solid shit the entire time I'm in that fucking city.
And the rest can be really sloppy. And
the rest can be as wet as they want.
Big sloppy slutty shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Slushy even.
It might be. It's gonna snow, huh?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Out of my butt.
Yeah.
Ted's 2 footlongs, 1 fully dressed.
Is this all in one day?
No, I'm there for a minute.
Oh, okay.
2 footlongs.
We're gonna call this the Sam Minney challenge, the Sam Minney Buffalo challenge.
I'm gonna document all of this.
Okay.
Another loganberry.
Did you just crack? Your neck just crack while you said that?
I don't know.
Okay. So far we have. Wait, what was the first stuff?
6 hot dogs. Wait. 6 tacos.
Six tacos.
6 tacos.
6 tacos. A loganberry.
6 tacos, 1 loganberry. The next day, Ted's 2 footlongs. That equals 3 hot dogs.
Do you eat the whole 2 footlongs in a row? Mm-hmm. Can you do that?
Yeah. Damn. I have to throw up in between them.
Yeah. But that makes the second hot dog all the better.
Another loganberry.
What is so good about it? It's just sugar.
Yeah, it's a crack.
Is there any caffeine in it?
No.
What's the consistency?
Smooth?
No, is it a thick drink?
No, it's like a juice.
It sounds like what are you doing next?
What am I doing after this?
Yeah.
So after Ted's.
Yeah.
Now we're into Sunday. So I'm going to go to my favorite brunch spot.
Because you leave on Friday.
Yes. Okay. So Friday tacos, Saturday hot dogs, Sunday brunch.
Yeah.
Like a garbage plate, probably.
Any mimosas?
Mimosa, get a bag, roam the city.
Mimosa, get a bag of drugs?
Yeah.
Have fun.
Watch the Bills game.
Mm-hmm.
Cracked out of my mind.
Mm-hmm.
In my favorite bar, Mr. Good Bar, where I'm going to eat wings and pizza logs. I'm going to get 20 wings of various sauces, pizza logs, and then 4 to 16 twisted teas.
Over the course of a day, that's not bad. Because when I relapsed in this apartment, I was withdrawing from twisted teas.
It's so embarrassing.
Well, it is the shit. Why the last 2 times I've been to the emergency room from a relapse are because twisted teas were involved. And twisted teas, they're easy to drink. They're easy to chug a 24 ounce very quickly. And they're 5%. So they're not high, but I can drink them very fast and they don't make me throw up. A bunch of beer makes me throw up. And vodka, I would black out so fast.
That's why I just drink wine. Wine's
great.
If I'm having like a cheeky night in.
Mm-hmm.
A little bottle of Pinot Gris.
A cheeky night out, Everclear. One time in college, I was seeing this girl, and I was not 21 yet. I was 16. She was 35, and she asked what she was.
And then she picked me up in her Ferrari.
She had a Ferrari. she took me back to her castle.
She had a pet liger.
And we ate nothing but ice cream for dinner. But this girl, she asked me what I wanted from the liquor store. And as a joke, I said Everclear. That idiot brought me back Everclear. That was a joke, obviously. No one just drinks Everclear. But now, looking back, I'm like, I could have used that. I could use that now. Not now, but there's times where I could have used it.
I worked at like a bar.
Yeah.
That had Everclear.
Mm-hmm.
And we would, when it was slow, we would just play shot roulette.
Oh.
and me and the other bartender would pour like vodka, tequila, Everclear, mix them up. No one won. I mean, we got drunk on the shift, so like I guess we kind of won, but you just couldn't react if you got the Everclear shot.
Excuse me. Yeah. I mean, it burns like differently, right?
Oh, it hurts.
Yeah, I imagine. It's not good for your esophagus.
Yeah.
You can strip paint with that shit.
Yeah. I think that's why I have a very loose esophageal sphincter.
Mine is pretty loose. I've thrown up a bunch, though, in my life.
Same.
I've relapsed and thrown up a lot.
My mom really thinks I have bulimia.
Well, no, you don't. We've eaten food together. You don't throw up. I mean, you do go to the bathroom a lot, though. And you do come back, and you're always like... you wipe your mouth out.
No.
Yeah, I think you just have a high metabolism.
Yeah. I don't know. People always make puke jokes about me and my mom. I was like, why?
Yeah, on every roast, they do.
I was like, why does everyone think you puke so much? I was like, well, I do puke a lot, but that's because I have GERD.
Do you throw up a lot?
Sometimes.
I don't think you've thrown up around me once.
It's gotten better. I think over the summer, I was definitely just having like a summer.
Yeah.
A fun summer.
Just drinking a lot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then I would wake up and I'd rip my vape so dehydrated.
Yeah.
And then I would go to the bathroom.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
I thought I had GERD. I think I have light GERD.
You got that GERD light.
I got that GERD light. I want a GERD heavy, please. One GERD heavy, please.
GERD heavy tastes better.
But I took Nexium forever, but then I read something that causes dementia. And one thing I can't afford to get is dementia. I already have something going on. Dementia on top of whatever I have going on.
Well, you would forget about what you have going on, if that makes you feel better.
I'd never get anything done.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know that. You would be forgetting.
That's true. I'll never get this penis sculpture done, though. I'm so behind on this job. I need to get it done.
Just give it to get a 5-year-old in here.
Well, no, he's not going to be able to use the Dremel and strip off the old paint.
You're not giving him enough credit. I have a 5-year-old that could 100% do that.
Maybe one of the Hispanic kids out there could do it.
100%.
They would love to do it.
One YouTube video, they got it.
That's mostly how I have a job, is YouTube. I wouldn't be able to do anything I know how to do without YouTube. I went to YouTube University. Next what? What happens next in Buffalo?
I'm going to Mother's. Mm-hmm. The best restaurant on earth.
So they have good food.
Yeah.
That is the place about places that suck. They do have good food.
Then I'm going to get Franco's Pizza. I'm going to be within walking distance of Lloyd Taco Factories. So, my bitch ass is going to be there paying for overpriced tacos that have too much cilantro. And I have the cilantro gene.
You have the cilantro bug?
Yeah.
It's called a virus.
Mm. Yeah.
So it tastes like soap to you?
Mm-hmm. But I still love eating it.
I like it. I don't have the cilantro gene.
What does it taste like?
It's a good question. It tastes kind of like
It's like you have to describe a color that I've never seen.
Yeah, it's really hard to describe what it tastes like. It's kind of like a more flavorful parsley.
What does parsley taste like?
Fuck if I know. I can't compare it to something.
All right.
It tastes like a leaf. It's a spice. Cilantro is like it's almost like a citrusy.
Is cilantro spicy?
Oh yeah, it's so spicy. If you have the cilantro gene, you don't get the spice. You just get the soap. But me, I'm like, it's like hot ones on there.
I imagine if I just drank, if you gave me Dawn dish soap.
Thought I fucked it up.
It wasn't recording the whole time.
No, it was. It was just for some reason the screen was somewhere else.
And then I'm getting Lenovo pizza. It's gonna be a pizza.
Is that computer themed pizza?
Lenovo?
Yeah. Oh, Lenovo. ThinkBook. Well, Buffalo has good pizza, I imagine.
The best.
It must. Columbus has good pizza.
My favorite place, Daddy-O's, shut down.
No.
I used to many a drunk slice there.
Yeah.
And it definitely was like a front for something.
You think so?
Yeah. Whenever the owner was there, he would call me sweetheart, and he would give me a free slice.
Yeah. Did he look Italian or Greek or black?
He was all of those things.
All those at once?
Yeah.
He must have been very pretty.
He was gorgeous.
You ever see a black guy with blue eyes?
Yeah. Jesse Williams.
It's like someone's missing those eyes. Jesse Williams?
Yeah, in Grey's Anatomy.
See a black guy with blue eyes?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think they might be green. He has beautiful, gorgeous eyes.
My mom has green eyes, but sometimes she'll wear extra green contacts to make it look so green. And I think it's cool.
Look at this handsome.
Oh my God.
Look at that handsome
That is
man.
crazy. Is he mixed? He must be. He must be mixed. I've never seen Grey's Anatomy. Now, is it it's about doctors, right? Mm-hmm. Is it about one person's anatomy named Grey? Is that what's going on? Or is it someone's named Grey?
Meredith Grey.
Oh, she's the main character.
Yes.
She's the dead body
No.
that they're exhuming. So she's a doctor,
She's a doctor.
and everyone else is doctors.
Everyone's a doctor. There
Everyone,
are very few characters that are not doctors.
what about the patients?
They are not doctors. Sometimes they are doctors, though.
Really?
Sometimes the doctors are their own patients.
They're sick?
Yes.
They got to do surgery on themselves?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. There's an episode where they practice doing surgeries on themselves.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
For like a test. They get caught. They're like in a back room cutting each other open and like taking out like
This is not true.
their appendixes.
This is true?
Yeah, this is a whole episode. This is a whole arc.
Do they go under?
Well, I think they take out some girl's appendix, or like they fuck up and they take out the wrong thing, and then she almost dies. And it's like a whole big thing. None of them lose their license.
Is this a true thing doctors do?
No, I don't know. I'd like to think doctors are normal.
Was there ever a House of Grey's Anatomy crossover?
No, they do have like a firefighter spinoff. They've had 2 spinoffs. They have a firefighter spinoff, and then they had Private Practice, which was also a spinoff. And then they would do crossovers.
Ugh, I couldn't have another LaCroix. What's the fire one about? Then do they practice fires on each other?
They set each other's
Yeah,
houses on.
yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen it. I think my mom watches it. But they're like, how do we make
How do we
more?
surgery on each other? That's crazy. I feel like doctors don't do that.
There's an episode where they do surgery on a grape.
Why is it sick?
He needs a skin transplant.
Did they really do surgery on a grape? Oh.
They do surgery on a deer.
Why?
The deer got hit by a truck.
Yeah, let it die.
Well, no.
Oh, it's a special deer.
No.
Oh. Why'd they do surgery on the deer?
I don't know. The doctor, the kid was like, my dad hit this deer, and then the doctor was like, we gotta save this deer. And then,
Really?
And then she like brings IV bags out.
You don't need to save a deer.
She was going through something.
Yeah.
She wanted to save the deer.
Now, if you get hit by a car,
Again?
yeah, have you been hit by a car? What's the worst accident you've ever been in?
I hit a bicyclist.
Excuse me. With your car?
Mm-hmm.
Was they okay?
Was they okay?
I know it was a boy or a girl, so.
It was an old man.
Was he okay?
How long has it been? I think I'm allowed to.
Like the statute of
I
limitations?
think I'm allowed to talk about it now. I went to go pull into a street parking spot, and I was a new driver.
Yeah.
And I pulled into the spot, and I heard my car hit something. I heard something hit my car.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, there's no way I hit the car parked behind me, because that's how cars work. And then I looked in my mirror, and I saw an old man falling off his bike.
Oh.
And my friend in the car with me, she was immediately on the phone with her mom being like, Sam hit someone. I was like, hang up!
What a rat.
Hang up!
Immediately a rat. A bank robber who...
Get out of my car, you fucking narc. And then I just kind of sat in my car, and it was a busy street, so many people saw me hit this old man. And then I finally was like, all right, I guess this is the end of my life. I'm going to jail.
Yeah, for sure.
And I got out of my car, and I was like, hey, are you okay? And he was standing up, and his knee was bleeding a lot, and he just goes, I've been hit harder.
Oh, really?
Check your blind spot next time. And then he just rode off.
He could have sued for money, and he just...
I think he saw a very scared 17-year-old girl.
Yeah.
And he said, well, no one died.
Yeah.
Let this be a lesson. And now I still don't look for bicyclists. But I haven't hit one since.
That's good. I think, well, statistically, I think you won't.
Yeah, I got out of the way early.
Yeah. Statistically, I like to think in statistics sometimes. Like, if I were to cut my finger off, I'm not going to cut another one off.
Well, you can never cut off the same finger twice.
Unless you sew it back on.
Statistically.
Statistically, you can never cut off the same finger twice. Statistically, you can never take the same dump twice in a row. Unless you suck the shit back up your ass.
You put it back.
Gross.
A lot of poop talk.
Poop dog. Hawk tua, but it's poop tua. Is blue your favorite flavor of Gatorade?
I think blue just tastes the best.
It is good.
Because it kind of looks like detergent.
Yeah, I do have Tide. Do you think they taste similar?
There's one way to find out.
Do you think there's any flavor in detergent? Do you think, like, what they do for detergent, do you think there's any ingredients that's in detergent that's in drinks?
Gotta be. Blue 30.
Like, do you think there's sugar in there?
What color blue?
Why is detergent blue? It probably doesn't need to be
Blue
blue.
1? I'm betting there's blue 1 in detergent.
Why is it? It doesn't need to be dyed, does it?
It's more appealing.
It's
Because
more,
it says cool blue, but if it's not blue colored, then like what
Right.
the fuck are we doing?
when different colors, like their Fruit Loops are boring. They're like muted.
Just black and white Fruit Loops.
They're not black and white, but they're like really muted.
They'd be black and white.
That would, I mean, I'm sure they could make it taste the same, but just be.
I can't hear anything anymore.
Yep, turned you off. I turned you off because you're going to be mean about me saying something wrong on accident. And she's back.
I would never.
Back on the pod.
I would never make fun of you. Taylor Neely, I would never make fun of you.
You can make fun of me.
They could never make me make fun of you.
No, you're on the podcast. When you go podcast mode, you're playing a character. You can kind of make fun of anything you want. And it's not serious. You don't mean it.
I've been 100% me. Have you
The
been
whole
lying?
time.
Have you been lying to me this entire time?
No. I do have a headache, though. It's back. It went away, but it's back. I don't know why I have a headache.
Because you have to listen to me talk.
No, I don't. It started when I went to this grocery store. I think it's the headphones are making it worse. But it's like I get headaches in the right side of my head. And I took a tiny piece of mushroom to make it feel better, and it didn't help. And I took 3 ibuprofens, and they didn't help too. I think it's a much more serious issue than it is.
You might have a brain bleed.
No, because then it would come out of my ear probably.
Your head is swelling up right now.
It's not swelling up right now. Don't say that.
Your head is getting so big and swollen.
I wonder if I have a little tiny tumor inside. Why do tumors get bigger? I guess it's because they're just cells multiplying, so it makes sense that they're getting bigger. But
oh my god, do you have a degree in science?
no, I'm just saying stuff I heard once.
Do you have a degree in tumorology?
No, I have a degree. I have a BFA.
Big fat A's.
I got big fat A's. Did you finish college? No. You said no. You went for a little bit.
I hung out.
The U of B.
I paid a lot of money to play solitaire in expensive places.
Really?
Yeah.
What was how long were you in college?
17 to 20?
Yeah. Did you have fun?
No.
No. Why not?
I was working at like a nursing home for the first year and a half, 2 years.
That doesn't sound fun.
And then
I've been to a nursing home before. Not the place I want to hang out.
it's just like having like 80 grannies.
Yeah.
And they all fucking hate you.
Why do they hate you? Because they don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Because really, as a kid, you don't think about how much it would suck to be in an old folks home. But as I get older, I'm like, this looks awful.
It's pretty bad. Especially if it was just supposed to be assisted living, but they kept taking in people that had that needed memory care.
Really?
So then I would have to deal with like bitches with dementia being like, "Where's my husband?" I'm like, "He died 40 years ago,
Jeez.
Janice. Let it go."
Do they take it well when you tell them, or do they?
No, I don't tell them that their husband's dead. I just go, "Oh, he's probably out golfing.
Yeah.
Go over there. Get away from me."
Then what if they say he wasn't a golfer? Or they say he doesn't golf?
Then I guess he's out cheating on you again, you stupid bitch.
It's funny you could break the same news to them again and again.
This is where I got my start in creative writing.
Mm-hmm. My friend Luke said he has a joke about you have the same conversation again and again, but you have a lot of chances to get it really right. Like you have a lot of chances to really nail the conversation. And like, oh, this didn't hit this time. I'm gonna try a different.
Just workshop and conversation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want an ice pack?
There's one in my freezer, but I'll get it later maybe.
Are you ever gonna say a word right?
I don't know. It's just kind of my appeal. I say
Maybe
stuff
you
wrong.
are having a stroke.
It's just kind of my appeal as I say stuff.
Has your
wrong.
eye always drooped like that?
Yeah, it does that.
Okay.
I just push it back up.
Can you smile?
Oh God, I had a stroke. I am, because I went to the hospital twice or 3 times because weed made me think I was having a stroke. Here's what happened. I was in high school, and when I was high school age, and there was can I have some vape, please? This might help.
I don't know if it's gonna help you. It might be causing the stroke.
It might be making things worse. I do think vapes are incredibly bad for you, but they're so tasty. God, I love a vape.
It's just like, it's got a smooth, silky finish. It's like an oyster.
I want oyster flavored vape, please. Sharks, oyster flavored vape. We need like hot dog and mustard and hamburger flavored vapes.
God, a hamburger sounds so good right now.
You already had breakfast. Now you're ready for another meal?
Yeah.
I've been intermittent fasting on accident lately. You're just not eating till like 3 or 4.
Oh.
I think it's good.
That's what I do. I'll have my first meal of the day at like 8 p.m.
Yeah, I think it's okay. I think it gives your gut time to reset.
Well, I fill my gut with vape.
Yeah. I wonder if you ever think about doing one of those like lung detoxify things?
If you're getting healthy now, it would kill me.
Yeah, you don't want to shock your system.
Yeah. Every so often I eat a vegetable and then I get shooting pains in my tummy.
I get the shakes. I start sweating.
Start foaming at the mouth.
My body rejects it. I start sweating vegetable juice.
Ooh, a little mustache scratch ASMR.
What was I was about to say something really good.
When you went to the hospital?
Oh yeah, I went to because so I was in high school and I bought Molly for what was sold to me as Molly. It was just amphetamines or something, and I was kind of doing it all day, and then I went over to my friend's house. A bunch of people were hanging out, and I did my first dab ever, and I was already like really amped up on amphetamine, so I did a dab and immediately started to freak out very bad. And then they said, "Go walk in a circle over there." And they had me walk in a circle around something just to kind of like just, I don't know, keep moving. And because that's the thing about amphetamines is you just got to keep moving, get stuff done. Because you'll chew your teeth down to the nubs if you don't do stuff. And then next thing I know, they thought this girl was Claire Garza or Gomez. I can't remember her name, but they were on the phone with 911 because they thought she was having a stroke. And then for some reason I had the idea of a stroke in my head. And then I visited Atlanta, and me and my cousin did acid, and everything was fine until on the come down from the acid we smoked weed, and I started to freak out. And then I thought I was having a stroke for some reason. And then in my head I was picturing like a bunch of boats. They all said stroke, and they're all going to the right side of my body. And then I had to wake my mom up. I went to the emergency room because I thought I was having a stroke. And then for some reason, every time after I would smoke weed, the right side of my body felt weird. And I felt like I was having a stroke. I was convinced I was having a stroke so many times.
I just get twitchy.
I feel like I have chores to do. It's like 1 a.m. It's like, I gotta mow the grass.
Sometimes I smoke weed and I'm fine now. But
yeah. I think it depends how much you smoke. Like a little bit, I'd probably be fine, but I just don't like how it makes me feel. It makes me feel like everyone's mad at me.
Everyone is mad at you.
I didn't do anything. That's the problem. I didn't do the stuff.
That is the problem.
I gotta do more stuff.
I also feel like I start manual breathing.
Yeah.
When I get high.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I forget to breathe, I'm gonna die.
Well, then you would pass out and your body would pick it up. Your body picks up the slack, which is pretty amazing.
Human body.
But are you think about this, next time you're high, think about the rest of your organs. You got to think about them doing work too.
Oh, I can feel them working. Freaks me out.
Yeah, like moving.
Yeah.
Like the food moving through your stomach, your kidney processing, whatever the fuck it does. Piss? Yeah, piss and shit goes through the kidneys first, and then it separates it off, segregates it into bladder,
what does the liver do?
colon. The liver's just there. It's vibing. Because the liver processes alcohol, so the liver's got sunglasses on and he's having fun.
My liver got fucking a visor on.
Yeah, the liver's just down there
He's got a visor
just
upside
having
down.
fun. The liver gets to have
angle.
fun.
So honestly, I think he's playing dice right now.
Yeah, the liver's having fun.
Yeah.
The liver's gambling.
He's playing dice alone.
He loves having fun so much he plays dice alone.
He loves just the motion of rolling dice.
He doesn't even care about winning or losing. He just likes to feel those dice in his hand.
Yeah. Sometimes he throws 5 at a time.
He throws 5 at a time. You can't even play that way. That's not even how you play.
I don't even know where he got 5 dice from.
I guess I swallowed 5 dice at some point.
Oh shit, he's rolling mighty beans again.
He's playing dice with beans. God. If you swallowed a mighty bean, I bet you could pass it all the way just fine.
If you swallow a mighty bean, you can roll around like that.
What if you swallowed a mighty bean and then you shit it out and all the paint is stripped off?
That's 100% what would happen if a mighty bean went through my body.
Yeah. I just cleaned it off. I stripped the paint off the mighty bean. Now imagine like...
A bare bean would be crazy.
Well, there is a factory somewhere that makes the mighty beans.
Before they get painted.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of naked beans.
Yeah, who's painting the beans? Do you think they dip them? Because someone's not doing it by hand. There's not one person, not a bean painter.
It's a monk.
It's a monk. He's painting the beans.
They send the naked beans to a monk in the mountains.
Ship them off to China.
Just a mute monk hand painting every mighty bean.
Someone named Lin Chow is behind on the beans. Lin Chow, you're backed up on beans.
Sometimes he just swallows them, so it looks like he's.
Well, yeah, he's like there's.
Quicker.
Yeah, it's like that episode of what was like I Love Lucy where I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it. I've never watched an episode of old
sushi one.
Old TV. Oh yeah, where they're eating the sushi. I thought it was chocolates.
I think it's sushi.
It might have been sushi. No, you're thinking of the Japanese I Love Lucy.
I'm not gonna say it.
But we all thought it.
I hated that I thought it. I'm sorry, all of our Japanese.
So yeah, there's some guy doing an I Love Lucy in China, swallowing the beans.
Mighty beans.
And then when he shits those out, they're fully painted.
Is it chocolate?
I don't know.
I Love Lucy.
Conveyor belt scene. They're working in a factory for some reason. Do you think you could? What kind of factory would you work in if you had to choose a factory to work in?
It is chocolate.
So the Japanese version is sushi.
So, some other show.
Yeah, I've never been to. You ever been to like a conveyor belt sushi place?
No.
Where it just comes on you get to pick little pieces.
I've seen videos.
There's a little chimpanzee back there making it.
I love that little guy.
I love that little guy. You could train a monkey to make sushi probably. But then they get their dirty little grubby monkey paws all over everything.
They wash their hands.
Really?
Mm.
I feel like they have to shave their hands too.
Mm. If Italians can make pizza, monkeys can make sushi.
That's true, yeah. Just go with little nets over your hands. So you don't get hair on it.
Hairnet gloves?
Yeah, hairnet gloves. Wow.
What else we got? I'm so excited. So, tacos, hot dogs.
Oh, yeah. Did you finish your buffalo list?
I think we got close to the end. There was a lot of pizza at the end.
Mm-hmm. You got to have pizza.
Ooh.
You got to at least have 5 pizza.
Betty's for brunch.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how we end the trip.
What is Betty's?
Breakfast place.
Nice. What do they get? What do they got?
They just got like junk and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but it tastes delicious.
Yeah.
We just like upscale diner.
Mm-hmm. That's nice.
Cunty. Can I say cunt?
Yeah, I don't think anyone cares.
Cunty.
Noob Assassin might care, but I don't think he cares.
And then the 4th time I went to the hospital.
I've been to the hospital 1, 2, 3. In the past year, I've been twice to the emergency room. They love me there.
I actually feel like I haven't been to the hospital that many times. I went to the hospital the day I was born.
Mm-hmm. Number 1. Okay, so I got to count that for me, too.
Went to the hospital where I was born.
Mm-hmm.
C-section.
Well, you're born in the hospital. So you didn't go to the hospital. You kind of just came to in the hospital.
I mean, if life begins at conception, I went to the hospital with my mom.
Life begins at conception. So the first place you ever were was in Buffalo, somewhere in Buffalo. Mm-hmm. Are your parents from Buffalo? Mm-hmm. So wherever they had sex.
That building.
Oh, it's gone.
Has been torn down.
That's too bad. They should put like a brown plaque outside. The Sam Minney house. They could set up a house for wayward children, the Sam Minney house.
Sam Minney house.
It's like Ronald McDonald House, but you can hit.
You're allowed to hit.
You're allowed to hit.
I'm just starting Fight Club again.
Yeah.
With children.
But for boys and girls.
And everything in between.
Oh, my head hurts.
Born. Broke my chin.
Yeah.
Broke my rib.
Mm-hmm.
Had a mental breakdown.
Yeah. When was that?
I spazzed in a Rite Aid.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Just like full-blown panic attack in a Rite Aid.
Yeah. So what'd you do?
Freaked out a bunch of people.
What were you freaking out about? How old were you?
This was the summer before I moved here.
Yeah.
So 24.
Yeah. You were just having a panic attack?
Yeah, I was on my way to like a friend's house, and then driving there, I started to get tunnel vision. I was
Yeah.
like, man, maybe I'm just like dehydrated
Yeah.
or something. And stopped at this Rite Aid, parked, was walking through the parking lot, and the tunnel vision got so bad.
Yeah.
And some old lady was walking past me, and I just looked at her. I was like, call 911.
Yeah.
And she's like, what? And I was like, nothing.
Nothing.
I was like, be brave, be brave. And then I got into the Rite Aid, and it was the biggest Rite Aid in existence.
Yeah.
And I got like halfway through the store, and I saw an employee, and I just grabbed her, and I was like, I'm going down. I just hit the floor.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I just was fully convinced I was dying.
Yeah. Did they call an ambulance?
Yeah. She's like, can I get you anything? I was like, a Gatorade.
Yeah.
And she came back, and she gave me a Gatorade. And she's like, anything else? And I was like, how far can I go with this? Like, maybe a Twisted Tea.
Yeah.
Maybe that would help.
Honestly, that would calm me down.
And then freaked out. And then it was getting to a point where it was like so embarrassing.
Yeah.
But then the ambulance was there, and they were taking their fucking sweet time.
Yeah.
So I crawled the store.
Yeah. Where'd you crawl? What? Where'd you crawl to?
Like towards them.
Yeah.
I was like, put me in the fucking ambulance.
Yeah.
I think I'm dying. Like, why are you guys like walking? Like, this is an emergency.
Did you end up going to the hospital?
Mm-hmm.
And it's so expensive.
I don't know. I never paid for it.
It never came back. The bill.
Not that I'm aware.
Maybe it got lost in the mail.
Good.
Yeah. That's the thing about bills. If they get lost in the mail, you don't have to pay them.
And you know it was so unserious because they did not drive fast. They
Yeah.
did not drive with lights.
They knew it was a panic
sirens.
attack.
Yeah. Well, they thought I was like tweaking.
Yeah.
They were like, what drugs have you taken? And I was like, literally none. And I
Yeah.
think that's the problem.
Yeah.
And then
Honestly, a Xanax would help right now.
they kept yelling at me. They gave me like a heat pack thing. And I like put it directly on my stomach. And they were like, don't do that. I was like, it feels better this way. And they're like,
Where are you supposed to put it?
just like over my shirt.
Oh, okay.
They're like, you're going to burn your skin. I was like, I don't fucking care. And then we got there and I sat in the ER for too long to the
Yeah.
point where I felt better. And then I almost left. But I
I
was,
think sometimes that's their goal is you kind of make them wait it out.
yeah. And I waited. And then, it was the 4th of July. So then I just went right back out.
Wow. That's good. Made a full recovery
Yeah.
very quickly.
I was at like some dude's house party and everyone was talking. And I was just like, yeah, I was at the hospital earlier.
Did you have a wristband on?
Yeah.
Kept it on?
Wristband. They fucked up the IV.
Oh.
So I had like I cleaned it before I went,
Yeah.
but when they did the IV, I ended up being like I was super dehydrated,
Yeah.
so they just gave me fluids
Yeah.
when I was there. And but then when I took the thing off, there was just so much dry blood.
Oh.
I'm like, how'd you guys fuck it up that bad? So it was fun.
When I went to the emergency room in Atlanta, they put a catheter in my arm. And that fucking hurt so bad.
Why?
It's to get because I needed a banana. I needed fluids, and the fluids
I need a banana.
no, it was a banana bag. It's called a banana bag, and it's just like and then it's like magnesium, and it's really thick. So like they need a catheter instead of like a regular fluids, and it like
Thick fluids.
yeah, it's thicker fluids. So it just and
Can I
it's
get
like
the thick
it's like
IV?
it's like a plastic tube they put in your vein. It hurts so bad going in. And when the guy did it, I was like, "Ouch!" And then he was like, "Oh, it's fine." I'm like, "No, it
I
hurts."
hate when I go to a doctor and they're like, you have a bunch of tattoos. I'm like, that doesn't change the fact that this fucking sucks.
Yeah, this fucking sucks. Giving blood sucks, and they don't give it back.
Yeah. Tattoo, I have sick ink.
Yeah,
Blood work, I'm down some blood.
yeah, it hurts too. It's different. They're taking something out of you. A tattoo artist is giving. They're giving you stuff on your body.
They're giving me stuff.
They're giving you stuff and junk. I have to pee.
Okay.
Should we wrap it up?
if you want to.
Hour 9 minutes.
Ooh.
That's about how long I normally do. Actually, you're about 9 minutes longer.
Ooh.
Only the specialist of guests get 10 minutes of extra airtime.
I am a special guest.
Guys, once again, from taylor.fm.studios.com, this is Taylor Neely Show. Thank you for listening. I hope you all had a good time. Sam Minney, where can people find you?
At any 7-Eleven. At any given point of
any given day, any given time.
Sam, what's the bottom?
Underscore.
Yes,
Yeah.
Minney.
At Sam_Minney.
Yes.
You have a podcast.
Good Sam, Bad Sam.
Good Sam, Bad Sam.
It's a podcast.
And what's your address?
4200 Legoland Lane.
What the hell keeps happening?
It's the Chinese.
It's moving over. I don't know if there's a bug. That's weird. Maybe I knocked it too many times. All right, guys. Thank you. I love you.